Jesus, I have the worst headache. I have the worst headache. Jesus. Okay. I'm on my lunch break right now. I think y'all can tell because I done wasted food all on my fleece and all of that shit. So I'm on my lunch break. I don't even think I got that much time left. But I done spent most of my time and I've been out here in the car looking at reviews that I did not get to see on Potomac last night. I looked at Rox's review just now. I looked at Terrence's review last night. I looked at Color Me Pink's review last night. I looked at Bunny Blue's review last night. And just now I looked at Rox's review. So I'm gonna say this and then I'm gonna be done with it because it's annoying when you say something and then people take it and make it into whatever they want to make it into. So I've been called biased today. I've been accused of condoning violence and all of this other shit. So in case you did not hear me when I did the review, I clearly said that they were both wrong in this instance. So if I'm calling them both to the carpet for their actions, how am I being biased? I don't understand this. I've been dragging Monique all season. Pretty much. Most of the season, I've been dragging Monique. So at the end of it all, how am I being biased here? You know what I mean? I never said that what she did was correct. I never said that the way that she did things were right. I never said that. I never said that and I also said this. I said, yes, Candace was provoking the fuck out of her when she was like, so you gonna drag me? You gonna drag me? Drag me. Drag me. And Monique drug her. But I also said, even though she asked you to drag her, that does not mean that you're supposed to do it. Like, people are trying to come at me saying that, I'm making excuses for her behavior, and that's not even what it is. Just because I'm not just going in on this girl like y'all want me to, it's because I'm being biased. And that's not the case here. That's not the case here at all. But when they don't like somebody, and I'm not dragging them like dragging them, they want to get mad and shit and want to call a motherfucker biased. I ain't calling nobody biased. I mean, I'm not biased in this situation at all. I could care less about either one of them, to be honest. The only one I really, really like that is Karen. So y'all can miss me with that shit there. I never once said that Monique was in the right for that. I never said she was right. Never said that. Period. Never said it. All I said was people lose control. They lose control. I was speaking from my own damn experiences as well. Like, just 2 weeks ago, I literally lost control 2 weeks ago. And I didn't get violent with this person, but at the end of it all, shit, I wasn't around them to get violent with them. I did jump up out of character and I did do some shit that I wasn't, that I normally wouldn't do. And on top of that, I've always told y'all, I'm not a fighter. I don't never go out looking for a fight at all. I haven't been in a fight since I was 22 years old. And when I was in that fight, I didn't go out looking for that one. That was something that I just walked up on. Like, I wasn't trying to fight that night. I was headed to a friend's house for a house party. I wasn't trying to fight that night, but it happened. You know what I mean? It happened. Some things happen. Like, I'm not a fighter. I don't go out looking for fights. A lot of the times, I've walked away from plenty of fights, especially at the age of 31. I walked away from a lot of fights. But at the end of it all, though, I'm not gonna just sit up here and just be on my high horse and shit like that. Like some of these people are in my comment section and everybody else's, because I see the shade. Especially like y'all love to try to pit YouTubers against each other with this bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I love your review. Unlike these other folks, they being biased. Child. Child. It is what it is. I still stand by what I said. I still think that they both played a part in this whole fight. And the reason why I did my review the way that I did my review, I mainly focused on reenactments, to be honest. I did more reenactments in that damn review than I did commentary, to be honest. And I tried to make it funny. Like, this, to me, them fighting on the Real Housewives of Potomac ain't no different than these bitches fighting on Love and Hip Hop. Like, I don't understand, like, when it's on the Housewives show, everybody want to get on their high horse and be so self-righteous about violence, but when it's Love and Hip Hop, some of the same damn people that's in my comments be going up for the shit when they be fighting on Love and Hip Hop. So what's the fuck is so different? And then a lot of these people, a lot of y'all were cheering Portia the fuck on when she drugged the fuck out of Kenya and all of this other shit. But then so now that y'all don't like Monique and she decided to be violent, y'all want to act like y'all above it. But y'all be praising Portia for whooping bitches ass. So what's so different from Monique? I don't get it. The same people that be sitting up here egging Portia on, talking about how she'll whoop a bitch ass and all this other stuff, now y'all want to act all self-righteous because this bitch done fought somebody. Again, she wasn't right for what she did now. True enough, she wasn't. Whether or not, hey, L. Teddy, whether or not Candace provoked or egged her on, it still wasn't right. And at the end of the day, Monique did touch this bitch first now. She did. She did take her hands and rub it all up in her hair and all this other stuff, because ain't this how that fight happened on Married to Medicine with Mariah and Toya on Married to Medicine? Ain't this how that fight started? I think Mariah walked up on Toya and was like, "I'm too pretty to talk to you," and started, rubbing all in her hair and shit like that. And then, Toya was like, she was trying to be respectful. And next thing you know, I think Toya swung, Mariah hit her with a purse, and then they went in. So, that was bound to happen. Monique had not been to put her hands in her hair. Number one. And Monique need to start running with this whole story about, how she got hit with a glass. Girl, you got hit with a glass because y'all was tussling. She did have the glass in her hand when you started whacking her upside her damn head. That's how you got hit in the face with a glass, because you was already hitting her and she still had it in her hand. That's how you got hit with the glass. The only thing that I fought Candace for was the provoking. Like that, all that drag me then. Drag me. There's only so many times you gonna tell me to drag your motherfucking ass before you just make me lose my motherfucking mind. There's only so many times. But again, that doesn't make it right. It doesn't make it right. Again, I'm still saying it's still not right. And on top of that, everybody isn't going to react the same way. Like a bitch telling, a bitch saying, drag me then, drag me. You know what I mean? That doesn't mean you got to do it, but some people will fucking do that shit. They're just being real. That doesn't mean I'm condoning it. I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest about the shit. Y'all don't like it when a motherfucker being honest. Just because y'all don't like folks, y'all just, no. They both, like L. Teddy said, they're both trash. You can't get mad at one and then uphold the other one. They both trash. They're both trash. They both on the fuck shit. Both of them on the fuck shit. And y'all probably gonna be mad with me next week. But when Giselle and Robin and all them have that sit-down conversation with Monique next week, I'm gonna be dragging the shit out of Giselle and Robin. Because they're hypocrites. Robin tried to fight Monique. Robin tried to fight Ashley. And on top of that, Giselle was sitting up here egging that shit on. Talking about, Sharice would drag you. She would drag you. Really? But now, y'all hold yourselves above the stereotype. Let's not make this a black issue. White bitches fight all the goddamn time. Have you ever seen Jersey Shore? Let's not make this a black issue. Let's not make, because one bitch fought on TV, that make us all look bad. It doesn't. It does not. Let's not do that. All I'm saying is, Scotty never said that Monique was in the right. Scotty never said that Monique was right. Scotty never said that Candace was wrong. I said Candace was wrong. Monique was wrong. I said both of them bitches was wrong. I didn't say that one was right and the other one was wrong. I mean, both of them could have made better decisions. Both of them could have made better decisions. Candace been walking away from Monique's ass all season. She could have took that same initiative this time. Monique could have just ignored her like she did the first time when she said drag me and all this other shit. You didn't drag Robin. Her linebacker ass, I guess you was trying to pick your battles wisely because you ain't drag Robin ass, so why you dragging this hamster face bitch? I'm just trying to understand. But I feel like had she whooped Ashley ass, the viewing public wouldn't really give a fuck. Like, it wouldn't even be this big ass conversation. Had she whooped somebody like Ashley ass, nobody would give a fuck. Why? Because y'all don't like Ashley. So if she would have whooped Ashley ass, y'all really wouldn't care about that. I do wish she would have whooped Robin ass, though. I do wish she would have whooped her ass. But it's like these people just hear what they want to hear. Like, just straight hearing what the fuck they want to hear. You know what I mean? I never fucking said Monique was in the right for shit. I never said this was all Candace's fault. I don't see how some of y'all get me saying they're both wrong as, oh, it's all Candace's fault. Are you serious? That's not the case here. It's not the case here. I never said that. Stop putting words in my fucking mouth. I hate it when people do that. Like, stop putting words in my mouth. I never said that. And it's a shame that I have to go live while I'm at work to correct that shit. So what the fuck you talking about? Like, what we talking about here? I never said that Monique was in the right and Candace was wrong. I said they both played a part in it, and I'm sticking to that shit. They both played a fucking part in it, and that's that. And if you want to be mad at me because I said that, then that's fine. What time is it? It might be time for me to go back on the clock. What time is it, y'all? Because I'm on my phone. If you in Central Time, please tell me what time it is. As a matter of fact, let me turn my key. See what time it is. Yeah, it's about that time. But I think I'm about to go. I think I talked enough. All I'm gonna say is I'll be back next week. I'll be back next week and we're gonna talk about this shit again. And I'm gonna call that shit out the same way I called it out this time. I stand by what I said. They both played a part in it. L Teddy, don't start your shit now. Don't start your shit. But I think that y'all would be just fine had I just drugged Monique throughout this whole review. But then again, y'all wouldn't have been fine with that either. Because I've been dragging Monique for the last couple of episodes and y'all still been calling me biased. But then again, I can't win. I can't win. I cannot win. I thought I would only have to deal with this with the Atlanta Housewives. Now I got to deal with this same fugazi bullshit with Potomac. Child, when I tell you I'm over it. But I'm finna go. I just came on here to say my piece. Because bitches keep saying I'm being biased. And bitches keep on saying that I'm Team Monique and all this other shit. When they both trash ass bitches to me. At this point. I did like Monique at one point. But she trash. Just like Candace is fucking trash. So, I'm gone. About to get back on the clock. And suffer for the rest of my damn time at this job here. So,